Well, what do we have here? Oh, it's a Power Ranger. Just in time for Christmas because red is the color of Christmas and shit or whatever. I don't give a damn. Switching from my voice on camera to microphone because I need to tell you something. This is the official start of the Ranger / Sentai athon. And if you don't know what Power Rangers is basically an American series that happened in America back in the middle of the 1980s or 90s or something. But Power Rangers wasn't really the first one. In fact, it was inspired by a Japanese series called Super Sentai. Super Sentai was like the first Power Rangers to ever happen, and then America adapted Super Sentai to Power Rangers, which is we still know and love today, which is forever because after the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was success, it led to several spin-offs, and it still continues to this day until now, because Dino Fury will be the last we see the Power Rangers. And of course, the Power Rangers franchise has entered to some really bad seasons sometimes. I mean, the worst Power Ranger seasons I could look up so far was possibly the most recognizable ones, which is Megaforce, Operation Overdrive, and we'll get to that later in another day. Yeah, in case if you're wondering, why am I talking about Power Rangers so poorly? It's probably because I never watched Power Rangers. Now, of course, why would I be talking about Power Rangers if I don't know anything about goddamn Power Rangers? Well, guess what? I didn't have enough time to watch one episode of Power Rangers. I have to rush this video because I didn't have enough time. Although, I mean, as a kid, I have seen some Power Ranger series before, but I never finished any of them. Well, except for Power Rangers Samurai. Pretty sure that was the first Power Rangers media I saw as a kid. I don't know. I'm just trying over here. But enough of chit-chattering in a dark, blank, black screen. Let's just get on to the accessories with the figure. The accessories that he comes with is a pair of sword, and I actually do like the really cool details on the sword, although mine is a bit scratched, although it can't show you it because the goddamn light is blinding you. And of course, the handle can't be pretty much said. It's been scratched off, clean off, because you can barely see any paint. There we go. Like, there's like barely any paint on there. And yeah, is that apparently that the paint is very fragile. Like, the paint chips easily on the Rain Ranger if you try to insert it in like this. Yeah, but still, it looks cool with the sword on. And it comes with an electricity effect. If you really want him to have that electrical power, you can have him with the electric powers. And right after his additional accessories, you get a pair of, I'm not sure, 2 grabbing hands. I don't know if this is the Red Ranger's grabbing hand, but I think this might be from another Ranger, which is another one. But let's just put in his fist. But trying to put this one in, put the fist in, and getting it in and out is a pain in the ass for me. You really need to try to not break this fragile peg that's on here. Try to be careful while doing this, while inserting the other hand. But once you're done with this, he looks good. And not only that, he actually comes with a blaster in his pocket, which you can easily pull it out with your disgusting fingernail at the tip to get it out and just to shove it right into his hand. And he looks also great with the gun. He looks spectacular with his gun. Yep. Red Ranger's coming after for you people. Huh? What's that I hear? Did somebody say articulation? He's got a ball joint at the head. Every ball joint can be a swivel ball joint at the waist. Every ball joint can be. He has a tight butterfly joint, and ignore the dog barking because my dog is a piece of shit. Then at the elbows, wrist rotation. He can move back and look back, and also he can look up, barely look up that far, and barely look, and also looks down that far. Yeah, as you can actually tell that the elbows have two pegs, so this makes it a double bend. And also at the legs, yeah, got a thigh swivel. And the legs has what Jobby the Hong would say, beautiful spread. Double bend at the knee. And of course, a pivot. Every figure has a pivot like this. So yeah, posability on the Lightning Collection Red Ranger figure is pretty great. Well, since we're done with the posability, I guess I can tell about the paint. The paint looks cool, but my only problem with the paint is that the paint chips easily, like the sword. Like, you see this hand, it's covered in black ink. But hey, at least we still got time for the size comparison. Here's the Lightning Collection Red Ranger. That was a bit of a tongue twister. Right next to the Bandai 2019 Godzilla figure. And here he is with another Bandai Godzilla figure. The Final Wars Gaiyan figure. Yeah, as you can tell, yeah, they actually pretty scale well because, you know, this is reminding me of Ultraman. Yeah, kind of think of it, Ultraman and Godzilla and Power Rangers are basically the same thing. Have you not noticed that? So, what are my thoughts on the figure? Well, the paint chips easily on the hands. The posability is fun and the paint looks cool. So, I guess my thoughts on the figure is a 8 out of 10. So yeah, do I recommend the figure to anybody? Well, I only recommend it to if one of you guys are basically a hardcore Power Ranger fan, or you're just a fan of rubber suits in general and hoping to get your hands on one of these figures. So yeah, this was the first episode of the Ranger-a-thon, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm back doing figure reviews. So yeah, hit the bell icon while you're subscribing, and also don't forget to share your video with friends if they really want more of this shit. Actually, I kind of wanna